All right, welcome to yet another session of AI in Education workshop. The goal of the education is to empower educators in the art of using AI tools. My name is Abubakar San Ali, and today is the 18th March 2024. So, our agenda for the day, we will start with an introduction, then I will provide you with a quick overview of AI. After that, we are going to look at some common tools which educators use and which you can also use to empower you, increase your productivity and efficiency. We will look at a demo of one of our inbuilt apps and how we built it to empower us as educators and how it can also empower you also as an educator. We provide a quick overview and use cases of analytical and predictive AI, after which we will look at generative AI and the multimodal generative AI. We will also open the floor for Q&A as well as do a quick closing remarks at the end. So I welcome you here once again for joining this session. And as I said, my name is Abubakar San Ali. I did my PhD at Khalifa University in the United Arab Emirates, where I specialized in building AI-powered systems. I also have been in the education sector, where I've been a lecturer for almost a decade now at Bayero University, Kano, and the host institution is called as Taura Services. So I registered this company in the UAE after I graduated from my PhD. What we do is to provide consulting services, train and workshops, as well as research and development in the fields and areas of AI, IoT, and cybersecurity. So by the end of this workshop, this is going to be our goals. You will see whether AI will be able to help you grow your business. We'll also look at how AI can help you save cost. You will see how AI can help you differentiate or create a moat. You will see how it will help you launch faster with the services or products you are going to offer to your customers. It will also show you how you can employ AI to improve the happiness of your employees. You will see how AI can simplify teachers' jobs, and you will also see how AI can improve student learning. So when we look at AI and specifically AI tools, you will see how AI can help educators. For example, AI can help educators in what we call role evolution. Why do we want this to happen? Is because educators must adapt to technological changes, which also include AI's growing influence in education. It's not something we can do without. We just have to accept it, not only accept it, master it before it masters. So this is the idea. So we want to evolve our roles as educators that are used to maybe using some traditional tools to now leverage these powerful AI tools to further improve our efficiency and productivity. Apart from that, in terms of guidance and mentorship, since mentors and facilitators always need to understand new technologies so that they can be able to guide their proteges and students, then obviously with the rise of AI, we need to understand what it is capable of, what it can do for us, so that we can guide our students on how they can also leverage this tool to improve their own performance and learning experience. Another benefit of AI to teachers include enhanced learning. So when you use AI tool, we can enhance our teaching method. When we enhance our teaching methods, we can come up with different new ways to engage students. We might be out of ideas sometimes, and we can discuss this with the AI, and AI can give us and help us brainstorm new ideas. Sorry about that. Efficiency is the next benefit that AI tools can bring to the table for educators. When we talk about efficiency, we're talking about how we can leverage AI to handle routine tasks, allowing us educators to focus on teaching and providing personalized attention to our students. We don't have to be doing all those rudimentary stuffs just because they are expected of us now. Since AI can do that, why don't we allow it to handle that and do that one thing which AI cannot do? That is to provide personalized student attention. So why do students need to understand AI tools? Or is it only the teachers that have to understand AI tools? Well, of course, the students, they are even the ones who are actually living in the current era of AI. So what should we do to help them? And why should we encourage them to understand AI tools? First of all, there is the future preparedness. Understanding AI is crucial for students due to its significant impact on future job markets and society. There is this saying, very popular saying, uh, that AI will not replace us, but we will be replaced by those humans that embrace AI. If you are in any particular industry and you refuse to embrace AI, then be ready to be replaced by those counterparts of yours that have gone and embraced AI. So, for that reason, we need to improve and provide ways for our students to learn how to use AI tools so that they will prepare for their future. Next is developing skills. So, learning about AI promotes critical thinking, problem solving, and adaptability to future technologies. Sorry. Okay, so next is developing skills. So, learning about AI not only allow us to improve and prepare for the future, but it will also provide us with ways to learn about how we can improve our critical thinking, problem solving, and adaptability to future technologies. What I mean is, for example, you can brainstorm with an AI. Let's say you have an idea in your mind as a student, and you want to brainstorm whether this idea is a viable idea or not. Sometimes you might not have a friend who you can discuss these things with, but AI can serve as that friend that you are missing. So this will improve your critical thinking as well as problem solving skills. Another benefit of AI to students include creativity and productivity. So AI tools can aid in fostering students' creativity and increasing their productivity in various tasks, just like they do to our teachers. So us as teachers, we use it to improve our productivity. Similarly, students can do the same. It can help them focus on doing the creative part while the AI focus on doing the rudimentary part of their day-to-day activities. Lastly, we also see that we need students to understand AI so that they will use it responsibly. If they don't know how to use AI responsibly, if we do not teach them how to use AI responsibly, then they're going to go out there and learn on their own way. Whether we like it or not, they are going to learn how to use it. So it's better We show them ourselves the ethical ways and the responsible ways of engaging AI so that we ensure that they become good digital citizens. Now, this is for students and teachers. What of the institutions and organizations, maybe government bodies? Why do these bodies need to understand AI and how to use AI tools? We have, first of all, curriculum development. So, if you want to integrate AI education effectively, because as we said, it's inevitable, it's like computer when the computer came around, or when we have internet, we had to adapt, we had to adapt our curriculums to fit in with the technological innovation. Same thing with the AI. So for that reason, since institutions are going to work on developing curriculums, so it's important they understand AI and what AI tools can do so that they can bring in their knowledge into the curriculum development process. Another reason why they need to understand AI include strategic planning. Understanding AI is essential for long-term planning and staying ahead in educational innovation. If you do not understand AI as a, let's say, a school administrator or a proprietor or something like that, or a founder, then it will become difficult for you in the years to come. How will you plan to address this new trend? How do you intend to go about this new trend? So this is important. You need to understand the AI and those tools that are built using AI so that you can plan accordingly and get ready for the future. We have resource allocation. One of the power, one of the superpowers of AI is that it can crunch numbers very fast and come up with a reasonable and logical and sound conclusion. So you can leverage both these powers to allow it to help you with allocated resources. So knowledge of AI helps in making informed decisions about investing in technology for learning and administration. So this is important. And then lastly, if you are an educational institution, you would like to understand what AI is, what AI tools can do, okay, and what is out there so that you can come up with an ethical framework. Okay, institutions must establish guidelines for ethical use of AI, protecting students' data and privacy. So it's inevitable. We have to understand how to use AI and how AI works. All right. So now, coming back to the main target and main objective of this workshop, because we are trying to empower teachers. So our question is, how then can AI improve a teacher's job? This is one good question. First of all, as we mentioned earlier, it can help you provide personalized learning experience to your teachers. And this can happen in two ways. One, either the AI monitors your students' performance and suggests content for the student based on their background and their performance in the previous lessons, classes, or sessions. Okay, so the AI can keep track of the student performance based on activities which you will provide for them, and it can tailor learning experiences based on this AI driven analytics. Therefore, this will provide valuable insights into student performance and learning trends. And this is something we as teachers would like to understand and also have access to. When we understand the weaknesses and we see that these are where our students have strengths, we might also jump in and intercede. And we can use this information to provide personalized learning experiences, and adapting our teaching methods to each student's strengths, weaknesses, and learning pace. The AI will help us do that within the analytics. Another thing AI can help us improve our job is to provide us with increased productivity and efficiency. So with greater efficiency, we will be able to make a lot of productivity. And greater efficiency comes with AI as well. Educators are responsible for a variety of clerical tasks, things, so many things that are not actually the teaching job. For example, communicating with students and their families, grading assessments, providing feedback on assessments. All this we do it. And we might find that we are spending more time on these clerical tasks rather than on teaching and working directly with the students. The right AI tools can help to automate or streamline these tasks, which allow teachers to have additional time with their students. And that is the main objective. We don't want to be wasting time doing all those clerical tasks, writing, feedbacks when the AI can be able to look at the student assignment and provide them with a feedback. Then lastly, creating and supplementing content. You can use AI. Through AI powered platforms, teachers can curate a range of educational resources. For example, if you look at generative AI, teachers are able to create lessons, activities, assessments, prompts for discussion, and even presentation simply by providing a short prompt with keywords. You know, you don't have to work too much. Just provide your intent via a prompt, and the AI will be able to take it from there to improve your content. So this is something to keep in mind. Okay, this is something to keep in mind. So the idea is, now that we see this, it's important to understand a little bit of what AI is all about and the types of AI out there. All right, so going to the next session, I would like to discuss about an overview of AI. Let's do an overview of AI. So what is AI? AI is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems. Or you can say the simulation of human intelligence by software coded heuristics. So the main idea is we have a human and we understand how our intelligence works, and we try to code this and allow a software or computers to do it, something similar to what we are doing. We call this AI, artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence capabilities and the tools that are powered by AI evolve, as you can see here, starting from predictive AI to generative AI and all the way to currently multimodal generative AI. So what is the predictive AI? In predictive AI, we have things that have to do with things like regression and classification. So regression, we are trying to predict a continuous value. For example, you would like to predict the grade of your student given his background, okay? Given his educational history, performance history, you would like to predict what is the likely CGPA or grade this student is going to graduate with. Classification, also similar to predictive AI regression. What do you do in classification? You maybe want to classify a student so that students at risk of dropping out from your school will be classified. Let's say you have a platform, you have people working within it, your students are using it, and based on the way they are interacting and engaging with the platform, you would like to now raise a flag, an alarm. You want to sound an alarm to you yourself. Once you realize maybe the student is no longer active or is not engaging more, or the performance of the student is very poor, you can now intercede, get in touch with the student. What happened? Ask the student, why is it that you are not performing well? So when you have this information, you can be able maybe to provide further assistance, or maybe that intercession you did will help improve their performance. Forecasting, same thing with the regression or classification. The only difference is in the case of forecasting, you want to predict something that will happen in the future. But regression could be something that is currently happening. Maybe, as I said, the student is actually dropping out, he has actually decided to drop out. And what happens is, based on that decision, he stopped engaging the app, doing activities and exercises. And this behavior, we can be able to tell, okay, particular student has dropped out. So, but for forecasting is maybe what is the likelihood that the student will drop out in the future. For sentiment analysis, what you are trying to do is trying to understand what is the sentiment of a particular text. You have, let's say, a text sequence, you have a paragraph, a sentence, and you would like to understand what is the more like sentiment behind it. Is it positive, negative, or neutral? You also have entity extraction as well as object detection. You have some pictures and you want to pick out some parts of the picture. So this is all something we do with predictive AI. But generative AI happened to bring in additional benefits and features to the picture. And this is where we generate text, image, and code with generative AI. We can write text, we can ask, just like we have used ChatGPT, you can write text, you can write code, you can format your text, and so on. It can summarize your text, your book, your paragraphs, can do provide you with extracted Q&A. You provide it with a text with content and tell it, okay, generate questions for me based on this text. It will do all that for you. You can provide it with an image and tell it to give you a caption for the image. It will do that for you. Or video descriptions. All that can be handled by the generative AI. It became very popular when ChatGPT was released in 2022 by OpenAI. Multimodal generative AI, on the other hand, is very recent in the latest version or in the trending type of generative AI, which is more popular, which has become more powerful compared to what the generative AI can do before. And what is the difference? In the case of generative AI, most of the models were trained to handle and do one specific task. So you will have LLMs that are working with text, you have diffusion models that are working with images, you know. So all these models, each one is expected to do one particular thing. However, with multimodal generative AI, these are AI, you know, AI or models that can be able to handle all types of data, text, image, even video now. So these are powerful tools. So there are lots of AI tools out there that educators can leverage to improve their productivity and efficiency. These include chatbots such as ChatGPT and Gemini, which you can interact with via conversation and get real human, I would say sometimes even a very knowledgeable human response. Image generators, these are generative AI tools that you can use to generate images. You provide a prompt, a single sentence that describes what you want to be generated, and they generate images for you. We have assistants such as Canva, Magic Write, Create AI, Quizzes, Let's Go. These are tools out there that you can use to improve your productivity, and most of them try to provide teachers with one particular function. Okay, for example, Canva is a design software, helps you provide design, designing flyers, so many things, slides and what have you. And it is powered by AI now, which you can leverage to improve your writing. EduEd is a tool that provides educators with different features, including so many educational uh, all those clerical things you normally do, like responding to students and stuff like that. Quizzes helps you build quizzes and also provides you with analytics based on the performance of your students that took the quiz. So Let's Go helps you build slides. We also have course builders. This allows you, for example, thinkable, teachable, thinkific. They allow you to generate courses, and this they allow you to build courses for your institution, or your for your teaching practice, and you can white label these course builders and course creators. You can white label their output where you use what I call white labeling techniques to have your own website powered by these technologies. We have marketplaces such as Coursera and Udemy where you can upload your courses, and then you have our own multi-purpose tool as at Academy that provides you with so many benefits all in one. So let's take a look at a demo of Asata Academy. As we said, it's an all-encompassing tool. Okay, we build this tool or this platform to help not just teachers but students and institutions leverage the power, leverage the power of AI, and we will see this in action in a minute. Okay, so Asata Academy is a tool we build to power education pipeline using AI. We build it to make learning easier for learners, teaching easier for teachers, and as administrative tasks easier for administrators using the power of AI. We will see some of the features once we start. So to start, you can sign up as a learner, teacher, or an instructor. If you already have an account, you have already registered, you can go and sign in. So let's see how this can help learners. So I have an account which I will use now to sign in to Asata Academy. Okay, so as you can see here, I am signed in. And this is the dashboard where we have recommended learning. These are some courses that are recommended for me to do. We have different types of learning. We have self-paced learning. These are courses that students can engage with to learn on their own without an instructor. They come in two shapes. We have courses that are individual courses teaching one specific skill, and we have specializations. These are combination of many skills that will make you a specialist in one particular aspect. For example, AI-powered communication systems. In this type of course, you need to be conversant with communication systems, and then based on that, leverage your knowledge and see how you can use AI to take it to the next level. So we provide this as a self-learning, self-paced learning. And the benefit is you can open any of this. For example, AI-powered financial trading and investing. You can start this lesson. You see all these are the list of classes in this session. We have embedded an AI because we realize when students are taking self-test courses, they always come across issues with related to some misconceptions or some part of the videos that are difficult or that are confusing. And most of the time, they have to reach out to the teacher via email, and who knows what happens or when the teacher will respond. So, to help with that, we added this ask question that allows our students to interact with an AI to ask the AI a question directly based on the class, okay, based on the material that is being taught in the class, and the AI can be able to answer that. Okay, so for example, I see algorithmic trading. I can ask the same thing to the AI in the chat. You can interact with the AI, and I can chat with it, and it will tell me what is algorithmic trading. So this provides real-time response to the students, thereby eliminating the time delay that students have to go through when getting answers for things that are difficult or confusing. As you can see, the AI responded that algorithmic trading, also known as algo trading or black box trading, is a process of using computer programs and systems to execute trades and so on. So this has explained these things. I'm happy. I can ask follow-up questions because so we made it in a chatbot. Okay, maybe when the response you obtained is also confusing or that you need some additional explanation, you can ask it a follow-up question, and this is why a chatbot is very nice. Okay, so for example, let's say they can execute trades far more quickly and efficiently than human traders. Why can they execute trades far more quickly and efficiently than human traders? And this question is a follow-up question. So the point is the AI has the context that I am asking this question as a follow-up. Otherwise, it will have maybe look at it as an individual question on its own and maybe wonder who am I asking why they can. What is this they pronoun about what it knows? So we can see here these computer programs are built to instantly react to market conditions that meet preset criteria like price and volume. Research make the algorithm can execute at far greater speed compared to a human trader. When a human trader may need to analyze information, consider the implication, and then hit a button, computer can make those calculations and execute the trade in fractions of a second. Okay, so this is how the AI is built in. So I can close this. Thank you to the teaching assistant. I can continue with my class, and if I want, I can also download the lesson resources which we added to this. So this is one way we added an AI feature to help us in the learning process. The live group master classes as well as the one-on-one mentorship. So these are classes that are provided to teach students under the guidance of the teacher, okay, an instructor. So you can register for this, and when you register, you can see you can register now, and you can start classes when the next cohort of students will start. So these are master classes, a group master classes. You also have the one-on-one mentorship, also instructor led. However, if you do not want to wait for the cohorts to start and you do not want to learn in groups, you can also register for the same courses at a premium price. At a premium price. So you pay a premium to do these courses because you will be the only one in the class and the teacher will be able to attend to you based on your own flexibility and schedule. So if you say you are busy during the time the live group master classes are taking place, you can come up to an agreement with the teacher to decide a convenient time for you. So these are the benefits of the one-on-one mentorship. We also have the events and recordings. So these are events that we normally hold that are public. So like the AI in education workshop which we are doing today, you can see you can be able to watch all the sessions of the previous workshop. We have the past events. Here, for example, we have Python. We have AI in finance workshop which we did in January. So you can see each one of them. You can open any one of them. You can go to event sessions and you can see the sessions. Sorry about that. We have, okay, so the next is the learning tools. So these are tools that we provided to help our students. For example, we have assignment checker and feedback. This will provide feedback. It will not, you know, it will not give answers to the students. We make sure the AI will not give answers, but rather provide feedback and support. We have a teaching assistant that guides and offers tutoring support, exam preparation, and motivational assistance to ensure successful educational journey to our students. The exams are for the courses if you want to take the exams. We have embedded an AI also to provide students with real-time feedback on the file and the exam. So if you take the exam, based on the performance you had while taking the exam, the AI will be able to tell you that you are weak in this particular topic. Maybe you should go back and revise this, and that. This will help you improve your learning and have more real-time response and suggestions from the AI. So this is what we have provided. All of them are AI powered. So let's look at, for example, the assignment checker and see how it works. Here you want to maybe say do an assignment for, yeah, let's go with the Python programming fundamentals course, and the assignment is a coding assignment. We learn to put a code, and the question is to write a Python code that calculates the area of a cycle. Okay, this is what the code is going to do, and this is the question for the students to work on. So the idea is the students can upload a picture of their response. They can upload a picture of the assignment or their attempt. So let's see. I have one Python code. So I opened a Python development environment here. I have two codes. The first attempt is not correct, so I left it intentionally. It's not correct. The second attempt is the correct attempt, is the correct version of the code. So what I would like to do is as follows. So I will take a screenshot of my first attempt. Okay, that's something you can do. And why images is because most of the time our students are using their mobile phone, so they can use their mobile phone, take picture, right? So let's take a screenshot of this. We can save this in the downloads folder. Let me call it attempt 1. Okay, so I've saved this, and I can also copy this one now. Let me call this attempt 2. Okay, so assuming our students did this, so once they come here, let's put on the first attempt and see the response we get from our AI. Okay, so it is uploading the file, and we can get feedback. So the students will be doing this way. If they are doing an assignment and they get stuck, they can use the AI to help them, point them in the right direction. And that's the whole idea of how AI can help students. Okay, so look at this. Based on the code snippet you provided, it looks like you are on the right track by attempting to calculate the area of cycle and by importing the math module to make use of the mathematical constant pi. However, there is an issue with the formula you are using. The formula for the area of the cycle is pi r squared, pi times the radius squared, not simply pi times the radius. And this is what I have here. You see, pi times the radius. Okay, so I forgot the square. To improve your code, make sure to include the operation that squares the radius. Additionally, your code does not currently define the radius. Yes, so it does not define the radius variable. So the program, this will not run because the computer doesn't know the radius. It's not pi, but it doesn't know what is the value of the radius. But here I indicated radius is 20. This is correct. Okay, so you will also need to define radius with a value before you can use it to calculate the area. Lastly, consider adding input functionality to let the user specify. So this is additional thing it is telling you to even help you enhance the code. It's something we can do. Remember to test your code, make this adjustment to ensure it works as intended. So you can see it points me in the right direction. It didn't tell the student the answer. You try to put this in the ChatGPT, for example, it will spit out the answer for the student directly. It will not tell it is wrong, this is the right thing to do. And this is not how our students should learn. That's not what we want from them. So what do we do? Let's now put the updated response. Okay, attempt 2. So upload it. Okay, success. Now we can see get feedback. So let's see now. The second attempt is correct attempt, but let's see, will the AI be able to tell whether this is correct or not? If it is correct, then we are happy with the AI, and maybe the AI can also tell us how to improve. Okay, your code snippet, you can see the information. Correctly demonstrate the calculation of the area of a cycle using the Python programming language. You have correctly used the math module to access the constant pi and apply the formula for the area of a cycle A equals to pi r squared, where A is the area and r is the radius. Here are some suggestions to improve your code. Variable name, in the name maybe. You might consider using more descriptive name like cycle radius. I call it radius, so telling me maybe change it to cycle radius, and I call it area, telling me to use maybe cycle area to improve. Add comments, so that people will understand. Add user input, output statement, like print, so that I can print it out and people can be able to see. These are additional. I'm on the right track and I got additional suggestions to improve the code. So this is something our students can do. As I said, also we have teaching assistant. Here you can come and start chatting directly with the teaching assistant and you will see what it tells you. Hi, I'm your personal assistant. Okay, on Asat Academy, the learning portal for cultural services. How can I assist you today? Yeah, I can ask, I need mentoring on studying while fasting. I need to have an idea, like now I'm fasting. So you can see hello, studying while fasting can be challenging, but with the right strategies, you can still be productive. Here are some tips. Plan your study schedule, stay hydrated, take breaks, optimize your environment, prioritize tasks, practice self-care, stay motivated, and so on. Okay, so this is for the learning tools that you can use, that our students can use. These are the learning tools our students can use, which are powered by AI. Now let's go to the teacher's dashboard. Let's see what teachers can do. Okay, so we can sign in as an instructor. Okay, so this is the teacher's dashboard. So you can see we have the dashboard with so many analytics, okay, so many reports, and these are powered by predictive AI. At the moment, some of the figures are dummy figures. Okay, so let's go to course builder. So we added course builders. As a teacher, you can add courses. So I have self-paced courses which I'm building myself. I have instructor-led courses which I teach my students. Okay, so self-paced courses I do not teach. I only recorded the videos, but instructor-led I will be the one to teach live. Okay, so I would like to maybe create a new course. Can come here and create any new course. Let's say, let's call it generative AI. No. Let's go data science specialization. Okay, data science. Can do. You can use the AI to get description. Okay, wait a few seconds. Your description is coming. So you can see the AI will generate description for me. I can also first use it manually. The Python code. Okay, let's call this data science, 101, 111. Data science is advanced level. The course type, I want to teach it as an instructor, so instructor led. So is it specialization or is it one-on-one? Is specialization? Yes. Do I do it want to do it for one-on-one, or I want to do it as a live group masterclass? So I can do live group masterclass. Okay. If it is gonna be one-on-one, I can say one-on-one as well. So I can put the price for one-on-one, how much I want to charge the student. If it is gonna be live group, how much do I want to charge? Okay. So if it is just live group, I will see only this. So let's assume live group. I will see this. If I go with one-on-one, I will see this. So let's go with both. So let's say if it is one-on-one, $10,000, for example, and if it is group, so per student, I will be charging $1,000. Okay, I can upload the image for this course. Okay, let's see for some of my images. Let me pick any image first. Okay, I will go with this. Or it's invalid format, but let's look for a different format that works. Okay, let me just take this one. Okay, so we have uploaded the image, we have created the course. You can say publish course. The course has been published successfully. You want to create lesson now? Let's go with yes. Okay, I can create a new lesson. Okay, so this lesson is Introduction to Data Science. This is the first lesson. I would like to get a description on this way. Okay, so uncover the powerful world of data science in this introductory lesson. Learn the foundational concepts and techniques used to do this. Okay, this is the description. So I can write some, some transcription. I can upload my videos. Okay, I can upload the videos. So let's get one video from YouTube. Of course, I will prefer if my video is my video. I will take this for example, data science production. Okay, this is one from Simply Learn. This is another one. So I can pick any of this. This one. I'll copy this, the link, and I will just put it here. Video URL. Okay. For the notes, I can leave it on it and publish. The lesson has been published. You want to create another lesson now? No. Okay, so let's go to instructor led. You see, data science been added here. Okay, and $10,000. This is how much I'm charging. For example, I can edit and do whatever I want to do. All right. So this is the course builder, and you can see how I was using AI to help me quickly create a course. Help me create a lesson, a course description, and stuff like that. We have the teaching tools that are more of help us out there to help you with more pre-designed content. For example, we have the assessment builder. You might want to build assessments. Okay, let's say you want to do multiple choice, and the subject could be maybe let me go with math grade. I want to do it for upper class, and I like algebra. So I can put algebra, and I will say generate content. So it is going to generate questions for me, multiple choice questions for me, which I can use for my students. As you can see here, generated 5 questions for me. Okay, question 1, multiple choice, simplify the expression, and you can see it here. You can copy, you can download as PDF if you want. You can maybe try fill in the blank also for algebra. Let's see. Aha, you can see the solution for the equation to the equation x2x plus 5 is equals to 15 is, okay, we have the answer actually, but this is the question which we can provide. So if you do this and the AI told you the answer for this first question is 5, so 5 times 2, 10 plus 5, 15. So you can use this, and what have you solve for y equals 3y minus 7 equals to 11. Do this solution, you know. These are some ways you can see how it can help you. So this is the assessment builder. We also have the content generator. Here you can generate content such as lesson plan, lesson note, or lesson activities. Okay, so let's go with, let's say, lesson activity. You want to generate a lesson activity for science. Okay, let's go with fifth grade. Okay, let's go with human heart. Let's generate some activity that students can do in the class. Okay, so this is a simple activity. Did you know that the human heart is about the size of your fist? It beats around 100 times a day, pumping blood throughout your body. Your heart is powerful. How amazing is that? Keep exploring the wonders of the human body. So this is the activity for you to write about how amazing is the heart, and keep exploring the human body. You can also download this as PDF. You can also uh, copy the response if you want. Let's see lesson plan about science. Let's go with human body. Okay, so we have a plan. So unit one, we're gonna introduce human body, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, skeletal system, and the muscular system. Assessment will be for them to showcase their understanding and what have you. All right, so this is the content generator. We have teaching assistant. The teaching assistant can help you with email crafting, report card comments, you know, class announcement, letter of recommendation, student update. These are some of the things you can do as a teaching assistant. When you require a teaching assistant, you would like them to help you with this, and this is handled for you. We also have the chatbot, just like your ChatGPT. Here you deal with things that are unscripted. You want to brainstorm some concept, you can do that with our chatbot. So you do not have to use ChatGPT, for example. You can say, okay, yeah, give me some ideas about engagement strategies. So let's see about political science, misconceptions in Africa. You know, so we also have this chatbot that can help you brainstorm, talk about things that are unscripted. For example, there are things that we did not add, so you can just use the chatbot directly and you can get your response immediately. So as you can see, the chatbot has responded some with some ideas. Tribalism dominates all African politics. All African politics have issues of corruption. All African political system are authoritarian. So these are some misconceptions. So even though there is a problem, but it's not unique to Africa, it is something that is inaccurate. So it is inaccurate to find all African leaders and political systems with the same sweeping brush. Okay, so these are some things you can find, you can use, and also copy the response if you want. Response copied. All right, we also have feedback bot. The feedback bot will help you, just like the way students are getting feedback. Same thing here. The teachers can now get a feedback on the student assignment. Okay, you can now copy the feedback you get from this, and for example, we can write the question. Okay, write a feedback for the student on his code to calculate the area of a cycle in Python, for example. So let's plot the attempt of the student that the student submitted. Okay, let's go with the second attempt too. So it's uploading. You as the teacher too, you can see, okay, this is what is uploaded. You can generate feedback that you will maybe send back to the students. Instead of you maybe, taking lots of time going through all the assignments, you can use this tool to generate feedbacks that you can give to your students. So, okay. So as you can see, this is the feedback. Okay, great job on writing Python. Here are some points. Report you correctly done that. Variable name, good. Formula usage, use it correctly. Suggestion for improvement. You can see now the teacher has a full code. This is the Python code. You know what it's telling you to use what? Add comments. So you've indicated the code. This is not added. Now you can see the comments. Not only that, we need to print it out. So print, you have to use the print statement to see the radius. You can use the user input using the input. You can also copy this if you like. Copy this response. Okay, keep up the good work. Your coding foundations look solid. With some additional features, your script will be even better. Okay, we can copy this and just paste it in our email to that student. Okay, so this is the feedback bot. We have document analyzer, which is coming on, not yet finished, on coming. All right, so this is a little tutorial or demo of our app. For institutions, we are currently developing that part. It's not yet ready, but our idea is to allow white labeling, where institutions can also leverage our tool. Okay, but the tool will come with the institution brand. In our case, our brand is Asat Academy, and these are our brand colors. Your institution might be something different, and you will like to have your own colors. That's something you can do. You will have your own, and you will have your own website if you want your domain. In our case, you see as asatacademy.ai. Maybe your own will be learnwithfun.com. You know, that will be your own institution. So you will have your own logo, your own colors, your own domain, so that your students, their parents, and everybody will assume this is your own app. You know, so you do all that, and once this is ready, you will also demonstrate how you can do it in that regard. So that's about this. Okay, now let's go back quickly to our presentation. Okay, so there are three things you've seen in my demo. We have the analytical and predictive AI. This is what you saw in the dashboard with those numbers. So those numbers are some analysis that was done based on student performance, on teacher information and history to see what you see. And maybe you can use those metrics to be able to improve your teaching and learning. We have so many case studies. For example, Georgia State University used it to boost their student retention with predictive analytics. Carnegie Learning use what we call personalized math education. Duolingo used it to improve language learning. For the generative AI, you have seen so many use cases in my app where I was generating content, I was generating feedbacks and what have you. So all this is powered by Gen AI. And so many case studies out there as well. For example, Carnegie Learning generated their textbooks, updated their textbooks using AI. They also, use it to have up-to-date information in the textbooks. ETS are using generative AI to grade and provide feedback on essays written by students during the exam. Labstar was also using generative AI to create a virtual lab, a virtual science lab. We have multimodal generative AI. This is the latest version, which you have a single model that can do so many things. It can understand images, it can answer questions on videos, it can understand speech, it can understand and recognize speech and also provide translation. It also understands things that happen in space dimension as well as mathematical reasoning in visual context. Alright, so if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. And what's next? Well, if you want us to help you set up this app, just write it in the comments, in the chat, and we will be happy to help you do that. And don't forget, we have weekly workshops that we run the same day, the same time, every day, every week. Thank you for taking the time to be at this event. Take care. Bye.